In today's video, we'll discuss purchasing real estate through an LLC and some real-life application examples and tips of how you might do so. Limited liability companies, LLCs, serve as powerful tools offering various benefits and strategies for real estate investors. From wholesaling deals to securing loans and working with private investors, LLCs provide flexibility and protection for investors. One of the things you can do with an LLC is wholesaling real estate deals. You set up a new LLC for that specific wholesale deal. You're setting it up to sell it. The LLC will contract the property, with the LLC acting as the buyer on the contract. When you go to do the wholesale deal, you aren't assigning the contract. Instead, you sell 100% ownership shares of the LLC. This way, there is no transfer or assignment. The buyer becomes the new member owner of the LLC. This works great for states like Illinois and Arizona, where you must disclose that you're wholesaling the deal to the seller. With the LLC strategy, you can either have the buyer join the LLC with you or sell the LLC to the end buyer. Bank contracts or REOs typically do not allow assignments, and this also applies to short sales. The only other option in these states would be a double close, which incurs a lot of fees. A double close involves buying the property and then selling it to the buyer. This LLC strategy allows for a single closing and eliminates the need for assigning contracts. You can also use LLCs for DSCR loans. For example, a seller may agree to give up their equity in second position, but the senior lender, DSCR lender, may reject a second lien position. In this case, you can create an LLC and have the seller become a partner with you. The operating agreement will specify what can and cannot happen, including a buy-sell agreement that outlines how to buy out the seller. The DSCR lender will often accept this arrangement because the seller is not one of the owners of the LLC. Alternatively, the seller could file a UCC1 form against the LLC. A UCC1 is a lien placed on a business. Be sure to check out a couple other future videos we have coming up regarding the UCC1 form and how to utilize it in real estate transactions and investing. You can also use an LLC purchase strategy for added security. For example, if a seller wants to sell to you on seller finance but is concerned about your credibility, they can sell to you on seller finance and place a lien against your LLC or use a UCC1. Another option is to make them a silent partner, where you get the deed and control, while the seller has operating voting rights. In the event of default, the seller takes over the LLC and gains sole possession and control over all voting rights. Creating a new LLC specifically for that deal makes it easier to use this strategy. Additionally, this strategy prevents foreclosure because in the event of default, possession transfers back to the seller without a formal foreclosure process. LLCs are also a great strategy to use with private investors. For instance, if 3 investors decide to invest $500,000 total with you, setting up a new LLC prevents 3 different loan positions. The investors become members of the LLC, and the operating agreement defines roles, equity responsibilities, and everything else that describes what should occur within the deal. Ownership splits of the LLC are based on capital contributions, ensuring fairness. It's advisable to aim for a 51% ownership to retain control of the LLC. This strategy leverages other people's money to facilitate more deals in less time. LLC setup tip. Depending on the state where you set up your LLC, you might receive the official paperwork within a few days of filing the LLC. If so, you can make an offer in the LLC's name using the property address. For example, if the property is located at 521 Main Street, you make the offer in the name 521 Main Street. LLC. If your offer is accepted, you typically have 20 to 30 days to close, during which the title company will ask for your LLC documents. You can provide them just before closing, after receiving them back from filing, simplifying the process. LLCs are beneficial for creative deals because they allow for hybrid loans, enabling you to position loans and secure funds from hard money lenders. As always, be sure to speak with a lawyer regarding the setup and organization of your LLC. That's it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Nate and his team can help you with any of your real estate goals. Whether it be selling, purchasing, leasing or management of your real estate, you can be sure you're working with the best real estate industry professionals whom are licensed, insured and credentialed. Thank you for joining us and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.